Welcome to another edition of SKNIS Week in Review, a weekly program that highlights some of the top stories of the work of the government of St. Kitts and Nevis. Coming up, hundreds of citizens and residents united for state service of prayer, praise and thanksgiving in celebration of Independence 35. 16 citizens of St. Kitts Nevis recognized for their sterling contribution to nation building. CCDA vows to improve the socio-economic well-being of community at launch of Green Valley Super Gas Station. Statues of national heroes unveiled at landmark National Heroes Park. Military parade held to mark 35 years of independence. And PM Harris congratulates Limekeel couple on birth of bouncing Independence 35 baby girl. The St. George's Anglican Church in Bastia was filled with hundreds of citizens and residents on September 16, including the federal cabinet, government officials, members of the opposition, and members of diplomatic and consular corps, who gathered in unity for the state service of prayer, praise, and thanksgiving in celebration of the 35th anniversary of independence of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis. The service featured scripture readings from Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris and Leader of the Opposition, the Right Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas. The sermon was delivered by Bishop Charles Seaton, President and General Superintendent of the Methodist Church of the Americas, Leeward Islands Conference. The congregation listened attentively to lessons given from the scripture readings, was enhanced by the dance and choral performances, observed relevant silence for moments of prayer, and sang lustily throughout the service. Bishop Seaton, in his sermon, said that the theme for this year, Love, Service, Patriotism, and Pride, Independence 35, is very fitting as it provides guiding principles and virtues for nationals and residents. In keeping with the National Honors Act, 16 citizens of St. Kitts Nevis were recognized for their sterling contribution to nation building during the unveiling of the national heroes on Monday, September 17. This historic occasion comes on the eve of the country's 35th anniversary of independence on September 19, which is being celebrated under the theme Love, Service, Patriotism, and Pride, Independence 35. Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris noted that although everyone cannot be a national hero, we must always recognize the long and meritorious contributions of our citizens to nation building. While expressing thanks and appreciation to the awardees for their exemplary work, Prime Minister Harris noted that it is important to revise the National Honors Act so that it caters to everyone.
I am pleased to report that the Cabinet shall look at revisions to the National Honors Act to ensure that it caters for the bravery and courage and other excellent work that is being done year after year, day after day by our sons and daughters.
While speaking at the launch of the Keon Community Development Association, CCDA, and official opening of the Green Valley Super Gas Station on September 17, Parliamentary Representative for Constituency Number 8, the Honorable Eugene Hamilton, congratulated the owners, Rawlinson Isaac and Lennox Liebert, for their entrepreneurial initiative in opening the gas station and launching the association that will aim to improve the social and economic well-being of the residents in the community and its environs.
That is why today I'm pleased. I am pleased to be standing on these grounds, and I'm pleased to congratulate my good friends, to thank them for the initiative which they have now launched this gas station, and for the initiative to launch the association.
Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris wished the owners of the gas station every success in their endeavor and said that the men are exemplars of love, service, and patriotism and pride. Hundreds of persons traversed to the National Heroes Park on September 17 to witness the unveiling of the statues that have immortalized the 5 nation builders who contributed selflessly to the growth of St. Kitts and Nevis.
It is fitting that we should properly honor those who have made such a significant contribution to the development of our beloved Federation. It is even more important that we should do this not only once a year as we do today, but that they stand all year round to remind us of those who have led the way for our greatness as a country and people. As such, they are a daily reminder to all of us of what can be achieved if we live our lives well.
The Prime Minister commented that the location was chosen as it is strategically positioned as a highly visible welcome point and a gateway to the rest of the island. Prime Minister Harris said that these national heroes must be properly honored as they have made a significant contribution to the development of the Federation. Hundreds gathered to Warner Park on September 19 to witness the military parade in celebration of 35 years of independence. Armed and unarmed forces marched their way into the park, much to the delight of the onlookers. Some noteworthy participants included the 28-member contingent of honor guards from Taiwan Armed Forces and the Explorers Community Youth Clubs. Shortly after the Independence Ceremonial Parade at Warner Park, Prime Minister Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris, accompanied by Honorable Wendy Phipps, Minister of State within the Ministry of Health, visited the Joseph and Franz General Hospital to join Limekeel couple Alicia Perez and George Perez in welcoming their bouncing baby girl, Anais Perez, who was born on the nation's 35th Independence Day, September 19. Prime Minister Harris congratulated the couple and expressed his pleasure that the baby girl was born in good health.
And in this, a great day in the life of the nation, we expect great things to come from her. So I congratulate the father and the mother and wish them well on behalf of the nation.
He explained that he presented the baby to the father to encourage the fathers of the nation to take an example from Mr. Perez and be present in the lives of their children from the start through the various stages of their development. That's it for this edition of SKNIS Week in Review. See you next week.
Stay up to date with news, programs, and activities of the government with SKNIS. Like us on Facebook. Listen to us on SoundCloud. Follow us on Twitter. And watch our videos on YouTube. Connect with us today. SKNIS, St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service.